Good morning, true believers. Excelsior! This is Algernon, your astral Anunnaki, coming you straight from the studios at Open Vision Networks, bringing you once again King's Power Hour, the Krunkest video game sci-fi culture fantasy throughout the known universe and the 6 interstellar galaxies. Today's show is brought to you by Cameron and Associates Incorporated, a mental health firm with offices across the country and flagship within Atlanta, Georgia, serving your mental health needs. So if you find yourself maybe being depressed or not performing up to par, or if you know about a loved one or family member who's having a problem with substance abuse, let's bring the families back together. Let's have everyone think about working and living and enjoying life at an optimal level, because it's all about the comeback. As we talk about Atlanta being the Phoenix City, its motto being resurgence, as in rising from the Phoenix. One can only think about that great athlete, Mr. Michael Vick. He was a first round draft pick in 2000. He's an excellent player, and although he began with the Atlanta Falcons, he said he has risen like a phoenix and gone straight to the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fight for victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. You know, I love that song because the fervor of Philadelphia, we must think back of Benjamin Franklin, a great American. He was born in Boston, but one must remember Benjamin Franklin wrote his first newspaper working for his brother in the city of Philadelphia. And the city of Philadelphia, we have to look at the symbolism behind this. The Sports Illustrated that came out November 29, 2010, featured Michael Vick on the cover. And when you open up to the story, the first page and the caption at the bottom, they says he emerges from the ashes like a phoenix. Like a phoenix. So one can only think he goes from one mystical bird being a great soaring falcon, the Egyptian symbol of Horus, the sun god, to a Philadelphia eagle. And what could be more beloved than our great American eagle, the spirit to survive, to be able to reinvent ourselves, manifest destiny, as we go from sea, the shining sea, defending the interests of democracy and spreading goodness. And we as an American people are throughout the world. We use our resources and our military to defend those that are oppressed. So support your soldiers and support Michael Vick. He's a great American. I'm so inspired by this young man because not only did he have successes on the field, not only was he such an exceptional man that he went to Virginia Tech. Here's a man, he's from a poor neighborhood, not many resources. He's on record as saying, a lot of his friends turned to the petty crime and other things, but he hit the books. He went to practice every single day throughout high school and kept his grades up to a level where he could play ball and he could go pro. So it's not always about what you do on the field. It's about what you do in the classroom. Got to put something in your mind. Got to be smart. Got to be willing. Because every success story that I know in life, from the producers over at EA that make the fabulous video games I enjoy, or the developers over at Activision who make games like Star Wars 2: The Force Unleashed. These people got training. They hit the books. They studied very hard. Because the key to the promised land isn't about waiting for America's dream to fall from the sky, paved streets of gold and all that. It's what you make of it. And like our founding fathers, like Benjamin Franklin, Crispus Attucks, John Hanson, George Washington, and now Michael Vick, you know you have to persevere in the face of adversity. And for those who don't know what adversity means, it means when you're up against trouble, when you're against the wall, but you got to climb that wall to go towards success in life. I'm so excited. I'm going to bring you a clip from a wonderful game called Madden 2011, and that's by the great company EA Sports. It's in the game, and we're going to show some great plays by noble Michael Vick fighting for those Philadelphia Eagles. Fight, Eagles, fight. Let's go. Let's see Michael Vick in action on the video game screen. Commander, run it.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you.
I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over.
Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil!
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Well, then you are lost!
Trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce a KBJR exclusive.
student athletes, scholars, and academic people throughout the known universe and 127 companies on Earth. I'm sad to bring you news that we are having a technical difficulty, but we will be bringing you some excellent electronic arts action. What began with the game one-on-one in 1984's Madden has now arisen. And we got FIFA, the World Cup. We're talking about that good South Africa, Japan, America, Brazil, Mexico. We got many countries featured on this dazzling game by the same great company that brought you John Madden's 2011 game featuring Philadelphia Eagles Michael Vick. So I bring you right now on King's Power Hour, FIFA World Cup. Morning. Welcome to King's Power Hour. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Mr. C.
Mr. C. Mr. C. Okay. So what's going on, Mr. C? Did you call in for the video game extravaganza or our interesting reports on space? What's up?
I was wondering, could you recommend me any good video games to get?
Well, it's several. I mean, what do your interests lie? I mean, do you like soccer? Do you like football, basketball, javelin? You know, what do you?
Oh, I love football.
Football? Football is
like
actually.
Madden.
Oh, you like that Madden?
Yes.
Yeah, John Madden is an intense game. When I play, I generally play with the Philadelphia Eagles because, you know, I keep it kind of like continental and patriotic. I love an eagle. I like to fly like an eagle. And actually today, we wanted to clip up and show you some beautiful tips and tricks from the game Madden 2011. However, my Lord Commander Engineer, #1, is on deck, but we do have a lieutenant commander's in charge, so we're doing our best. It's like Obama on the stimulus. We're trying to work hard to give you what you want. In the meantime, I ask you to enjoy the FIFA World Cup action, which is actually called football in every other country outside the U.S. So I want you to watch a little global football, and we're going to do our best because I'm going to work for you to bring you what you want and bring you that Madden 2011. So I recommend you check out the Brazilian team and the American team. They're great. Oh, God bless the Queen. So I'll have a partiality to the English team. The British team is always fun. I was over in England in 2006 for the World Cup, and to see their spirit for their team when they took down France was awesome. What are some of the things you like to see in a video game when you play, Mr. C?
I mean, I just like to have fun. You know, have all my boys over, and we just be playing that Madden. That's all we be on. But I will be getting that new Michael Jackson video game when it comes out.
Right. Yeah, my Michael Jackson, I mean, he's another hard worker. I mean, I like him because even though he's not a professional athlete, he's a professional performer. And I think what the kids can learn from Michael is he got up early every day and honed his craft. He didn't just wake up one day, I said, I'm going to be #1 musician artist recording all time and outsell the Beatles and buy their catalog. He got up early. He studied Jackie Wilson. He studied James Brown. He studied all the luminaries and took their skills and finessed upon them. So even if you don't pursue a career in professional music, you can learn some of the principles about hard work and dedication. Because success is nothing but when opportunity meets preparation.
Okay. Well, King, I got to go. I was just calling in, and I'm going to continue watching your show, man.
I appreciate it. Meanwhile, I ask you to check out the magazine Tips and Tricks. It's located in your Borders bookstore, your Kroger's, and your Publix locations across the cities. And they have really excellent information about how to do plays. So when you play your friends, when you're on Xbox Live, you know extra skills so you can play to win. Because like Vince Lombardi says, it doesn't matter who wins or loses, it's how you played the game.
All right, thank you.
Have a blessed day.
There's a good ball in there too. He broke up the attack there. Gaggo. Javier Zanetti. Shouldn't lose the ball like that. He's in a good cross. No way past. Gaggo. Javier Mascherano. It'll be an Argentinian corner. Here's Wayne Rooney. England free kicks in a position of some promise. I think Lampard will be at the front of the queue for this.
You know, I'm trying to watch the football here, Andy, but I can't help but keep looking at the view. It is the most wonderful view. I wish everybody at home could see it.
You know, Clive, it's a real privilege to be here. This Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is one of the best I've been to, and as you say, you can't find many better settings than where we are right now.
Papa. Maxi Rodriguez.
Neither about to give the ball up.
So they'll have a throw in.
The cross collected by the defender.
Javier Mascherano. This is Steven Gerrard.
Got it out of halfway.
Now Wayne Rooney.
No whistle, he's playing advantage.
So there you have it. The song that you heard in the clip just then was derived from Jurassic Park as performed by John Williams, who I call the score of Hollywood because he did the music for Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. Now, one of my friends, that good Matt Serletic, once told me, oh, he took everything from Mahler, but I like Mahler too. And once again, as we always say in King's Power Hour, go to the root source. John Williams went to Mahler, and I go to the root source. My great mentor, Mr. Bill Cameron, chairman of Cameron Associates, he reached out to me. There was a time of need when I needed mentorship, and he recommended this book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it's ironic that it's number 7, like the 7 Habits, like Michael Vick, number 7, the lucky number 7. And in this book, I gleaned a principle that I think you all out there could really learn from. It's from that great Greek philosopher. I'm talking about Aristotle, who said, we are what we repeatedly do. And excellence then is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Your focus determines your reality. Just like the Jedi Knight Qui-Gon Jinn said in Star Wars, it's, he goes back to antiquity. George Lucas, I'm sure he studied the Greek classics and gleaned that from the great philosopher Aristotle, who was also, his work was a mentor to the great Alexander the Great, and still shines forth in media today. So I bring you the clip from Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Mace Windu, big ups to Morehouse College. You got your training. Dr. Eichelberger.
Did you know that Star Wars, The Clone Wars, is at McDonald's right now, and that you too can train to become a Jedi Knight?
Succulent chicken McNuggets, crunchy carrot sticks, and organic milk. Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
नया मेंटोस च्युइंगम दिमाग की बत्ती जलाते रहो। नया मेंटोस च्युइंगम दिमाग की बत्ती जलाते रहो।
Yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all tune in every Saturday and Sunday from 4 to 6. Show up and show out with Danaka, where indies and majors are equal. And we have artists on here like Kia Sean.
What up with y'all? What's going down? It's going down like a plane crash and everybody sleeping on me or this guy right here.
Hero Factory, please state your emergency.
The tentacle monster's back!
New Lego Hero Factory uses only the best armor, helmets, weapons, and mighty hero core to build the toughest heroes. Now you can join Furno, Surge, and Breeze as they do battle against the galaxy's most evil monsters and villains. New Lego Hero Factory. Each set sold separately.
Hero Factory, please state your emergency.
This just in, breaking report. I'm looking on my iPhone and I see a report from the Washington Post. Richard Holbrooke, President Obama's special envoy in Afghanistan and Pakistan is in critical condition in Washington Hospital after surgery to repair an aorta in his heart. So I send you much love, and I hope that you rejuvenate well, and because we need you, and the service to our country is quite valuable. So thank you for your leadership, and I pray you a speedy success and a speedy recovery. Good luck, Mr. Holbrook. And now a word from our Commander-in-Chief, the Honorable President Barack Obama.
Contrary to the rumors that you've heard, I was not born in a manger. I was actually born on Krypton and sent here by my father, Jor-El, to save the planet Earth.
You make an old man proud, but I won't let you or anyone else stand in my way. Spare the rod.
Any minute now, Brainiac will explode. And guess what? You're going with him. No, Darkseid. To get off this rock, you'll have to go through me.
You really are a glutton for punishment. Time and again I've beaten you, humbled you. What makes you think today's outcome will be any different?
Because this time, I won't stop until you're just a greasy smear on my fist. Let's go.
Seems you need another lesson in humility, boy.
Anybody doubles?
This is where you belong, Superman.
Good evening. On the story, Kevin Flynn was reported missing. The visionary Krunkest CEO skyrocketed to the top of its industry. He was first seen leaving behind an empire and a now orphaned little boy.
Superman! Go! I'm finishing this!
Kent, don't be a fool.
Get out of here! Now!
Please state your emergency.
The tentacle monster's back!
New LEGO Hero Factory uses only the best armor, helmets, weapons, and mighty hero core to build the toughest heroes. Now you can join Furno, Surge, and Breeze as they do battle against the galaxy's most evil monsters and villains. New LEGO Hero Factory. Each set sold separately.
Wii 스포츠 Querido Santa, ahora yo te dejé un regalo. Galletas Oreo. Para comerlas, tomas una galleta, la separas y saboreas la crema. Luego la metes en la leche y la muerdes.
Oreo, la galleta favorita de la Navidad. Solo Oreo.
नया मेंटोस च्युइंगम दिमाग की बत्ती जलाते रहो।
What do you say? Tomorrow, you and I hit the arcade. First game's on me.
Can we play doubles? On the same team?
We're always on the same team.
Good evening. Our lead story, Kevin Flynn, was reported missing. The visionary ICOM and ENCOM CEO skyrocketed to the top of the tech industry. He was last seen at home with his son, Sam, leaving behind an empire and a now orphaned little boy.
Sam, I was paged last night. Page came from your dad's office at the arcade.
Alan, you're acting like I'm gonna find him sitting there working.
Where am I?
He's different. Your father was the creator. He never thought he'd see you again.
Dad. Sam. Long time. You have no idea.
The Grid. A place of infinite possibility.
It's incredible.
More beautiful than I ever dreamed. And more dangerous than I ever imagined.
What happened?
My creation turned against me.
Kevin Flynn! Where are you now?
What am I supposed to do?
Survive.
We have to get you out of here.
Out there! There's a new world!
Here they come.
Out there! Yeah! Is our destiny.
Transformer 2010. 콤보이 시스 트랜스포머 2010近日スタートコンボイのマトリックスを持ったサイバトロン新司令官ロディマスコンボイ登場トランスフォーム炸裂する正義のパワー新しいヒーローロディマスコンボイ新破壊大帝ガルバトロンが迫る立ち上がれロディマスコンボイロディマスの戦いが今始まる対決トランスフォーマー2010 21世紀に繰り広げられる想像を超えた新たなる戦い メトロフ X の巨大パワーがダイナザウラーに炸裂する。ウルトラマグナスはガルバトロンを倒せるか。スペリオンとメナゾール、合体対決の結果はどうなる。ガーディアン対決ブルーティカスは天地を揺るがす合体攻撃だ。サイバトロンかデストロンか、今激突する宿命のライバル。全宇宙の平和をかけてサイバトロンの新たな司令官ロディマスコンボイは立ち上がった。対決デストロンの逆襲。デストロンの猛獣部隊アニマトロン登場。そして巨獣合体プレダキング対決。
Azatsuha Tokino Ujigami. All praise to the Emperor and to the divine above. I'm sitting here on Saturday morning. This is King's Power Hour at ovntv.com, channel 53. And there you had it. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage in battles to destroy the evil forces on the Decepticons, the Transformers. I love that stuff, man. It always comes back. Sam Witwicky, Shia LaBeouf. We loved you on Wall Street. You were even greater at Transformers. But it's always cool. Kids out there, I recommend after you get your 2 hours homework, studying in for every subject, go in your room, take your pen and your Mead paper, your number 2 pencil, write a character. That's what I did, create a brand. I'm a comic publisher. I've read enough comics that I decided to put some in the marketplace and take advantage of the free market system. And those of you who do not know what the free market system is, I recommend you go to encyclopediabritannica.com or the root sources on wikipedia.com, the root sources, or ask your parent, and they'll teach you about, the ways and means and the flow of production. Because I think each one of you children out there has something to offer the world, a product, a good, or service that will be used to create jobs and create opportunities. It's wonderful to work for a company. It's even better to create jobs and help people with their companies. So it's an excellent day. We saw the Transformers and Rodimus Prime in effect. And so when I'm sitting there thinking about the war between the great Autobots and the dark Decepticons, I'm thinking of the other Hasbro product. I'm talking about that good real American hero in the spirit of the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, let's just pause here for a minute. We're talking about Philadelphia, right? The city of light. If you break down the word Philadelphia, the root is Adelphi. Adelphi was where Apollo in the Greek myths had his sacred temple. And Apollo was the god of light, father of medicine, and patron of music. And he was the mighty, mighty, mighty sun god of ancient Greece, Apollo, and the Oracle of Delphi, where our great hero Alexander the Great, when told his destiny, went before the Oracle of Delphi, and they revealed to him that he would be master of Asia. So our founding fathers, the Benjamin Franklins and the Benjamin Bannekers and the Alexander Hamiltons of the world, when they decided to make Philadelphia the capital of America, Philadelphia, which has the Liberty Bell, they knew what they were doing. They knew they wanted to evoke a certain goodness and a certain wisdom that resonates in our city. And that is why the eagle is the symbol of Philadelphia's team. Because truth be told, when you look at the great Philadelphia Eagles, the football franchise, You know, they named themselves after the eagle right after President Franklin Delano Roosevelt created the New Deal package, because that was the symbol of the package. It was the blue eagle. So they dedicated their great team towards the eagle, where you get the name the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's why with Mr. Michael Vick, I am honored that he was able to fly like a falcon right on into becoming an eagle, because it's all about the spirit of America and truth, justice, the American way. I, Algenar, the Astral Anunnaki, known as King, bring you G.I. Joe. Yo, Joe. After this clip, we're gonna You know, sometimes I like to whistle a popular tune. You know, I whistle the Imperial March. Like when I was in college, every time I got a good A, I used to whistle the Imperial March as I strolled down the gilded halls of university. Because somehow it's like when you sing a song or you whistle, it kind of, uplifts your spirit. Or chemically speaking, it allows endorphins to be released in your brain, which bring forth feelings of happiness. But like eating chocolate, large doses of chocolate bring out the phenylethylamine in your mind, which is biochemically what you feel when you're in love. Now I got my Cracker Jacks here. I already indulged on a couple cookies, but for breakfast I must admit all I had is 2 eggs, some turkey bacon, and a glass of orange juice. Now I would like to get a little more protein, but I believe you me, after this show I'm gonna get a balanced lunch. I'm gonna have a light fish, tuna, veggies, and a spinach salad, and then I'm gonna dig right in to my Cracker Jacks because I love them. I used to buy them at the Fenway Park and buy them at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, and now you can get them in stores everywhere, and they still got that good prize inside. So there you had it, G.I. Joe team, one of the first multicultural teams to see on American television. In Great Britain, where I spent some time in London, they used to call them the Action Force. So big ups to the Royal Air Force and the Royal Army, the Swiss Army. I loved your knives as a Boy Scout, and I love the values that you teach us that we progress through the world. And General Montgomery, thanks for having General Patton's back as we strode over the territories and won that good World War II, right? So to keep things intellectual, you've seen the video games. We talked about the comic books. I dropped knowledge on the 7 habits of highly effective people. I'm going to bring you Madden tomorrow with that good Michael Vick in a super stellar play where he just bumps Ray Lewis to the side because good does triumph over not so good. See? There you have it. So I'm going to go straight from NASA. I'm going to use my telekinetic powers given to me by the Divine Almighty and use my powers to summon forth NASA and Einstein's theories on cosmic speed.
Light. We all know it travels at, well, the speed of light. Or does it? When it comes to the structure of space and time, could light be the key to unlocking the final secrets of the universe? Answers may lie in the journey of 2 photons across 7 billion light-years of space, recorded by the Fermi Gamma-Ray Space Telescope. And these 2 tiny particles have just opened up a whole new chapter in our understanding of light, gravity, and the universe around us.
We're really excited because we've captured rare experimental evidence probing the fundamental structure of space and time.
Meet NASA's gamma-ray detectives. Led by project scientist Julie McHenry, they're searching for clues about the high-energy mysteries of our universe. But they'll need more than a magnifying glass for this. The team's one-of-a-kind tool? The Fermi satellite. Fermi looks at gamma rays, the highest energy form of light, and it just surprised everyone with a discovery about the fabric of space and time.
So you might be thinking, 2 tiny particles of light, why is that important? Well, you need to take the very large and the very small together to understand the universe as a whole. So far, Einstein's theory of relativity, which describes space and time as a smooth fabric that's distorted or bent by massive objects, has been a spectacularly successful explanation of gravity and the large-scale behavior of the universe. Whereas quantum mechanics, another spectacularly successful model, describes the workings of atoms, subatomic particles, and some of the fundamental forces of nature. But scientists have never been able to reconcile the two. Both relativity and quantum mechanics are equally fundamental in their own regimes. So scientists want to find a theory of everything that describes the universe as a whole. And the observations that we've made of these 2 photons with Fermi takes us one step closer to achieving the goal of having a theory of everything that combines the most successful aspects of quantum mechanics and relativity into one unified theory.
To add to this puzzle, other telescopes have observed gamma rays with different wavelengths arriving at Earth at different times. According to Einstein's special theory of relativity, all forms of electromagnetic radiation, from radio and infrared to visible light to X-rays and even gamma rays, moves at the same speed. So what would explain these differences in arrival times? One simple idea is that maybe the photons were just emitted at different times. More interestingly, though, maybe there was something in the very fabric of space that was causing the higher energy particle to slow down. If this is true, could Einstein have been wrong? Could a higher energy particle move slower than the speed of light? Several ideas, which attempt to reconcile relativity and quantum mechanics, suggest that space and time are not actually smooth and uniform, but are instead a seething froth when seen at the smallest scale. Like bubble wrap viewed from far away, at human scales this texture would be invisible. A low-energy, long-wavelength photon is unaffected by the lumpiness of space. But a high-energy, short-wavelength photon is hindered by the froth. This makes it move more slowly than lower-energy radiation, so it breaks Einstein's law that all light particles must travel at the same speed. However, this explanation had little experimental proof either way, until Fermi arrived.
We observed a gamma ray burst. A gamma ray burst is a huge explosion. That gamma ray burst produced a large number of photons, one of which had enormous energy, very short wavelengths. Those photons traveled 7 billion years to reach us, and yet the highest energy, the shortest wavelength photon, arrived within 900 milliseconds of the lower energy photons. That's a little bit like racing two speedboats, one through water and the other through molasses, and having them arrive at the same time. It just doesn't happen. Because Fermi saw no delay in the arrival time of the two photons, it confirms that space and time is smooth and continuous, as Einstein had predicted. And it shuts the door on several theories of everything that had predicted that space and time might be foamy enough to interfere with light.
It's not an easy skill to learn. I've been practicing it for many years.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. There you have it, Einstein, a great, great scientist whose theory of relativity is in all parts of our life. It's still to this day, NASA and Space.com still give him props because of the genius he portrayed. And this is a Jewish individual, so Haim Samach. Happy Hanukkah and Festival of Light to my Hebrew brethren, to the house of Schwartz, the house of Schinfeld, who brought me in close and teach me the values of the Torah and the Old Testament. I thank you very much. And so on this, 1 week after the De Koning, the Royal King's birthday, yes, my birthday was December 3rd, I'm asking you all to donate money in behalf of King's Power Hour to the United Negro College Fund, or Chabad, that's CHABAD.com, where they disseminate monies to various funds that the Jewish community endorses. That's the United Negro College Fund and Chabad.com. Two righteous organizations that are pillars of American values and benevolence, because it's all about the spirit of brotherhood, like that Psalm 133, brotherhood. So I'm going to leave you with this, since I'm about to dash out of the studio and go to McDonald's and get a nice little lunch, maybe breakfast, depending if it's Stacy's working, because Stacy always gives me a little extra. It's a little perk from the show. So you deserve a break today too. Go check out your local Star Wars everywhere at Mick Cafe, or if you're down in Australia, have one of those old school fried McDonald's pies and spin a coin and have a latte on the King. Thank you. See you tomorrow with that good Madden. Fly, Eagles, fly on forward to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. McDonald's.
Ogenki dezuka. Guten Morgen, buongiorno, como stai? This is King bringing you the video game extravaganza that is the Force Unleashed. Star Wars The Force Unleashed Part 2, The Return of Vader's Apprentice, as he embraces the dark side and travels beyond the void of the outer realm Vader has emerged again, the Fury in another. Star Wars The Force Unleashed this morning at King's Power Hour, Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time.
Please state your emergency.
The tentacle monster's back!
New LEGO Hero Factory uses only the best armor, helmets, weapons, and mighty hero core to build the toughest heroes. Now you can join Furno, Surge, and Breeze as they do battle against the galaxy's most evil monsters and villains. New LEGO Hero Factory. Each set sold separately.
Did you know that Star Wars, the Clone Wars, is at McDonald's right now, and that you too can train to become a Jedi Knight?
Succulent chicken McNuggets, crunchy carrot sticks, and organic milk. Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.